What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting you from Killer Cali. Hope you guys can hear me all right. I'm not gonna be too loud because it's still kind of early here. It's like 9 o'clock for them, but it's noon for your boy. So I'm not really the sleep in type. Even on vacation, I find it very difficult to sleep in because I'm just always in the grind mode. But whatever. Let's talk about the WNBA. I know it's you guys' favorite topic, the WNBA. It's in the news again, it's in the algorithm again, but not for any good reasons, of course. Sophie Cunningham, she's become a bit of a fan favorite because of that one game where she was like enforcer Caitlin Clark. I don't remember who it was. I guess it doesn't matter. Caitlin Clark had got attacked by a player of an opposing team. Cunningham. You guys know I'm partial to the name Cunningham because of Cade on the Pistons. But she went putting hands on the player who went after her, and just like that, a star was born. She became a very popular player overnight. She went from being someone that no one knew who she was. She was just a Caitlin Clark teammate to like being a rising star. I mean, she's pretty, blonde, in shape, seemingly likes men, very feminine. She wears a lot of different, cosplay type outfits or whatever. So yeah, the thing is that when it comes to advertising a product like the WNBA, you have to appeal to the male gaze, and that's part of the problem. They they act like they don't get that. It's a reason why there's a certain aesthetic that has become very popular with the fans, and that's because the men typically like women that are attractive. Even when the women is playing sports, men like attractive women. Like, it just is what it is. So there's a reason why when you're selling cars, you put hot women. There, you get what I'm saying? Like cars, rims. When you're selling a product, it's really in your interest to put attractive women in it because that's what's going to garner attention. It's gonna get men's attention. It's gonna get women's attention, honestly. So what's going on with Sophie Cunningham? She's been injured. She got injured by a player. I don't even know who the hell she is. But um, during a play on the defensive end, Sophie Cunningham was under the rim. The young woman went up for a layup, trying to like use her body to bang who's in front of her. And she does the layup, and then she goes falling onto Cunningham's leg, like tweaking her knee some sort of way. And she really was hurt. She was writhing in pain. And I felt bad for her simply because as an athlete myself, you don't want knee injuries. A knee injury can be career changing. A lot of players throughout history, right? Basketball, football, even tennis. Like a knee injury, it alters the trajectory of their career. Your knees they're very important and very sensitive. They're very vulnerable. So I wondered immediately when I saw it, and I watched it. I watched the play multiple times. I was like, that poor girl. I really hope that she's young enough and fit enough, which she does have those on her side. But this is just me thinking that youth and fitness help that knee to heal in a way to where she'll be the same player that she was beforehand. I mean, a knee injury, man, that can be career ending. And the WNBA does not protect their players at all. I've noticed this. Players go after Caitlin Clark every day. And I'm not talking about going after her like they trying to bust her ass on the court. No, they be like for real trying to do her bodily harm. They bump her, they shove her. I remember one chick went for a play for the ball. She missed the ball, and she had on nails, by the way. She then angled her hand down like this with the nails and went right at Caitlin's eyeball. Like, it was absolutely ridiculous. Then she want to play like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. What she did was not a basketball play. If you went up to block a shot, if you went up to block a shot, there is no reason for you to then do this and go at somebody's eyeball. I've played basketball all my life. 0 times have I ever done that behind trying to contest a shot. So there's no justification there. This is absolutely intentional. They go after Caitlin Clark. No one's ever penalized for it. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Caitlin Clark is a trash talker. All right, like, she will go out there and she'll bust your ass, and she gonna let you know you getting your ass busted. That's fine though. That's competition. Just because she busting your ass don't mean that you gotta take her out of the game. Step your shit up and return fire. If she busting your ass, pulling up from the logo, get in the gym. I mean, the WNBA love to claim how the product is just as good as the men, and this is why that they should be paid just as much. Okay, if that's the case, then do what the men do and get your butt in the gym. Now, the men do get physical or whatever, but you don't see as often somebody trying to take somebody out. And usually if somebody is trying to take somebody out, the NBA, like if it's a blatant, movement where they were trying to hurt them, this wasn't a basketball play at all, there's no way to justify it. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, we got the workers out. When there's no way to justify it, no matter how you look at it, you like, this is not a basketball play, they will find the person. And it's nothing like hurting them pockets to get people to stop whatever BS that they own. I don't even be knowing why they be trying to get away with this stuff anyway. You got like 100 cameras from 100 different angles at you. Your fake fall is gonna get exposed. So this woman fake fell. We don't know her name. We probably aren't gonna know her name. It's funny because we only learn about most of the WNBA players' names when they doing something stupid against the popular players. So it'd be like, oh, such and such and such and such did this against Caitlin Clark, or such and such and such and such shoved Sophie Cunningham. And it's like, you act like we supposed to know this person. So WNBA, they got a problem, man. Caitlin Clark is out. Sophie Cunningham is out. You got 2 people from the Indiana Fever out. And that's the team that's y'all bread and butter right now. You got 2 people from the Indiana Fever out, and they are the 2, 2 of the most popular. I'm not going to say the 2 most popular, but they are 2 of the most popular. You can't deny that. And they're out now. And I don't remember what happened with Caitlin Clark, but with Sophie Cunningham, this was clearly an intentional injury. And I think the most frustrating thing is they don't say anything. Like, they see what's going on. They hear fan, backlash, and they don't say anything. I'm not expecting them to get special treatment. I'm expecting them to get fair treatment. If it were a different player and not Sophie Cunningham, because I'm not no fan of Sophie Cunningham. I don't really care anything about her. I don't watch the WNBA. But from one athlete to another, I'm like, that shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't be okay. If it was another player that's not Sophie Cunningham, I had the same energy. Like, how y'all gonna let them be, hurt intentionally, and they don't receive any sort of punishment for it? Like, attack them pockets. You know they ain't got no real money because they always crying broke, right? So attack them pockets. You ain't even got to hit their pockets a lot. Some of the players making like what, 50, 60 G's? Yeah, you find them 5 G's, they gonna be hurt. They gonna be like, damn, shit, I ain't gonna do this dumb shit no more. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave it there. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. Hit me in the comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.